July is looking to be a great month for Switch fans, so today we'll take a look at 11 great eShop deals you can pick up right now, all for less than $10, and I'll show you how to get a few free Switch games as well. Heyo everyone, I'm JP and welcome to the newest sales episode. I hope I can help you find some awesome games that you might not have heard of or even just forgot about, and if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button and share it around with a friend, and if you're new here, consider hitting that red button down below to become part of our wonderful community. You have nothing to lose and might even save a few bucks on some cool games, plus we do monthly giveaways and game code giveaways, so you'll be able to have some fun with those as well. And to the crew, welcome back my friends. I hope you're having a great start to the week and I look forward to hearing from you in the comments. Much love everyone, and with all that said, let's dive in. Stay safe out there and please enjoy the video. Alright, the first thing we should talk about is how to get the free games from No Gravity Games. Just like they did back in December, they're doing another giveaway, and to qualify you just have to pick up each game as it drops, which would then allow you to pick up the next one in order. Now if you miss one, you will have to pay for the current game to catch up and keep the rest remaining free. It started today and you'll have to sign up for their newsletter, but if you're okay with those things, you'll be given 5 free games as part of their birthday celebration. If you've already signed up for the newsletter or you already own some of their games, you'll also qualify, and today's free game is Nova 111. Now the second game in the list will be Dracula, and from there on they haven't really shown anything yet. I'll have a link down below for more information, and I want to thank Dean for the heads up. I appreciate you, homie. If you get a chance, stop by and show her some love on her channel. Alright, let's start the list with 3000 Duel. This is a single player action platformer with a unique look to it and an in-depth and enjoyable combat system. The game has a download around 1.3 gigs and should last more than 20 hours to finish up. It's a complex Metroidvania with a huge map to explore, more than 300 different types of enemies, and some awesome boss battles. You have secrets and collectibles to find along the way as well, and right now you can pick this one up at a new low price of just $5.24, a 65% discount until the 21st. Call of Juarez, the Gunglinger edition, is a single-player first-person shooter that lets players hunt down and take out some of the legends of the Old West. We play as a bounty hunter in a fictional retelling of some of the most famous stories from the era, and the game has awesome gunplay, great controls, and with the Switch you have HD rumble, motion controls, and such, making this a great way to play the game. This is a really fun FPS here on the Switch, and right now you can pick it up on sale for just $7.99, a 60% discount matching a previous low until the 16th. Gunvolt Chronicles Luminous Avenger X is a single-player action platformer with a download size around 1 gig and offers roughly 4 to 5 hours of gameplay on average. The controls are really tight and the action takes no time to start, and it never lets go until the end. One of the coolest features of the game is that each boss has a superpower that you can acquire after you defeat them and then use for the rest of the game. This is a long-running franchise, and this version here on the Switch is a great pickup, so make sure to check it out before the sale ends on July 22nd. It's marked down 50%, matching an all-time low of just $7.49. Mario+Rabbids Kingdom Battle is a really fun and creative strategy adventure style game with a download around 3 gigs and should take more than 20 hours to complete. You can play the game solo or with a buddy in local co-op, and you'll have several different areas to explore. Now as far as the battles, they're strategic and turn-based, and you have all kinds of cool moves or weapons that you can use to take out the enemies. There are multiple playable characters that you can use to form a party, and each character has their own special weapons and abilities as well. It's a massive game with DLC that adds even more content, and it's on sale right now, plus they're offering a free trial for Switch Online members. If you're interested in this one, be sure to check out that trial if you can, and then pick it up before the sale ends on the 21st. It's marked down 83% and matching a previous low of just $9.99. Neon City Riders is a retro-style single-player adventure game with a download size around 735 megabytes, and it offers a ton of replayability. The 80s setting is amazing and really nostalgic for me personally, plus I enjoy a good Metroidvania, and this game has been patched up and updated by the developers and runs really well here on the Switch. The open world is fun to explore and the puzzles are well implemented, but the highlight for me are the boss battles, which are a lot of fun. If you're interested in this one, be sure to check it out before the sale ends on July 15th. It's marked down 60% to just $7.99. Spelunky is a multiplayer action platformer which can be shared with up to 3 friends at a time in local co-op. The download file is small at only 250 megabytes and it should offer more than 50 hours of gameplay, making it an excellent value at its current sale price. In this one, the worlds are randomly generated and fully destructible, which adds a bit of challenge to things but also makes the game feel a little bit different from other platformers. Now it's packed with secrets, traps, monsters, and more, and the game gives you a ton of freedom on how you choose to play. Right now you can pick up Spelunky for just $5.99, which is a 40% discount and a new low until July 15th, and the sequel is also on sale as well. Sword of the Necromancer is a top-down RPG available for 1 or 2 players in local co-op and should offer around 10 to 12 hours of gameplay on average. Now it has a download around 1.4 gigs and includes the bonus DLC as well, which makes it another great value. The game is basically a dungeon crawler roguelike, and it plays a lot like a top-down Zelda, except you have the ability to turn fallen enemies into allies that can then fight alongside you. The game is definitely tough and the boss battles are intense, but if you're up for the challenge, right now it's on sale for just $5.99, which is a 60% discount and matching a previous low until the 28th. UnMetal is a single-player action-adventure title that takes a more comedic approach to the old-school games like Metal Gear. It has a download size around 575 megabytes and again offers more than 10 hours of main story gameplay on average. We play as Jesse Fox, a man who's been in prison for a crime he didn't commit, and from there we work our way out of this military compound through any means necessary. The retro look is amazing, the voice acting is top-notch, and the way the story is told from the perspective of the main character is great. This is one of my favorite games here on Switch, and right now you can pick it up for just $9.99, half price and a new low until the 22nd. The Valfaris and Slain Double Pack is a collection of 2 solid action platformers from Steel Mantis and includes both Slain Back from Hell, which is an amazing heavy metal infused arcade platformer with a gothic setting and feels a lot like playing old school Castlevania games. Plus you also get Valfaris, which is another heavy metal infused platformer, this time with more action and intense combat. Both games are incredible and a lot of fun, plus the bundle has a small download at just 1.1 gigs and offers more than a dozen hours of gameplay. Now the best part though is it's matching an all-time low of just $7.99, which is an 80% discount until the 21st. Wallachia, Reign of Dracula is a single-player retro action platformer, this time from No Gravity Games, with a small download size around 180 megabytes and the main story that should last roughly 5 to 6 hours to finish up. There are 7 intense levels full of enemies and bosses that are incredibly brutal, and the game is definitely no joke. It's another game that was heavily inspired by the Castlevania series with a story based around Vlad the Impaler. The combat is amazing and the retro look is top notch, and if you're interested in this one, make sure to check it out before the sale ends on August 1st. It's marked down 60% to just $5.99, matching an all-time low. Xeno Crisis is an arcade-style arena shooter from Bitmap Bureau with a download size around 220 megabytes and a main story that should last roughly 5 to 10 hours to finish up, but there is a ton of replayability with this one as well. It also has local co-op for 2 players as well, which you know here at the channel we always appreciate. The pixel art and chiptune soundtrack are top-notch, plus there's multiple difficulty levels to make the game a little more accessible. If you enjoy a good twin-stick shooter, make sure to check out Xeno Crisis before the sale ends on the 22nd. It's marked down 50%, matching an all-time low of just $9.99. Alright, let's take a look at a new release, Zell, which will be releasing on July 14th here on the Switch with an MSRP of $18.99 or your regional equivalent. In this one, players take control of Reed after being shipwrecked and having lost our memory. The game combines classic top-down action with modern-day gameplay mechanics and a fun and in-depth combat system. You can find weapon upgrades and new abilities as you work your way through the game, plus the sci-fi setting is a lot of fun to check out. The visuals are gorgeous and the voice acting is pretty good as well. I may do a live stream if we have enough interest. Just let me know in the comments down below if you'd like to see the game in action before you make your decision. I'll do my best to make it happen. Alright folks, and as always, here are a few other games to check out while you're already on the eShop. Alright everyone, that's going to go ahead and wrap up today's episode, but keep a lookout for more daily deals and eShop list videos. Thanks again for hanging out. You know you're legendary. If you made it this far, hit that like button, share it around with somebody who might like a deal, and please stay safe out there.